Marvel Rivals has been out for about a month at this point, and with its increasing popularity, more and more people are going to be trying it out as time goes on. So in this video, I'm going to be showcasing counters and strategies used in higher level play that I have seen to take you from Bronze 3 to Bronze 2. This first strategy should be your first to acknowledge and master in Marvel Rivals, which is when you're playing against Jeff the Land Shark, stay away from his ultimate ability. If you've played the game, you know that just about every match you play, one person will select Jeff and completely brutalize your team multiple times in the game with his ultimate ability. The ability simply allows Jeff to go under the surface and swim towards the enemy. The ability has a radius, and anything inside the radius when Jeff comes up from the surface will be eaten. To counter this, many of the heroes actually have dodges or ways to escape the ult, so I'm going to show you guys some of my favorites.
I'm hulking! Ow! No smashing us now!
Hostiles coming in fast!
The next tip I have is pretty simple and also specific to if you're running a Doctor Strange on your team and the enemy team is running a Hela. Hela's ult is pretty destructive and can only be stopped if the ultimate timer runs out or she is damaged out of it, or if you have a Doctor Strange on your team. Just like in the comics and movies, Doctor Strange comes equipped with a shield that allows your team to shoot through it. Combine this with the Cloak of Levitation ability and you can basically sit right in front of Hela's ult while your team damages her out of it. The third strategy I have is utilized a lot in my lower rank and quick match grind and has been with Peni Parker. Peni can be a real nuisance and when defending can be a real problem if given enough time to properly set up. As a Peni main of some sorts, I do this strategy just about every time I get the chance, and that is to use all of the arachno mines and her bionic spider nest at the door the enemy team is going to attack from. If the team doesn't use any type of mobility to leave the spawn or notice the mines at all, pairing it with Peni's stun at the start of the round, it usually nets me 1 or 2 kills every single time. A similar strategy you may have seen floating around the internet is from Doctor Strange, where he actually uses his pentagram of Farala ability to put one end off the edge of the map and the other at the door of the attackers. If the enemy team isn't paying attention, they may all just carelessly jump through for some easy eliminations.
Quite a misstep.
Groot is one of the more versatile tanks as he is the only hero besides Hulk that can physically carry another hero.
Even better than my mutant power. Oh! Nice!
On top of that, he has an incredibly powerful ability to create walls, or for this tip, he creates ramps. You can actually angle Groot's walls perfectly to create some sort of a head glitch or fortress for you or your teammates to sit in. Obviously, the walls aren't indestructible, but this setup should work just fine for the beginning of rounds, giving your Hawkeye somewhere to sit, or when you just feel like showing off. Lastly, also a fairly specific strategy when using Jeff the Land Shark, but one, if executed properly, will look and feel way more badass than just mindlessly eating the enemy team and running off the edge of the map. Instead of doing that, pair that ultimate ability with the Scarlett Witch and throw the enemy team into her ultimate ability. To be honest, that may be one of the most beautiful things you could ever see in this game. But let me know in the comments what you think about these strategies and if you've ever used any of these yourself, your feedback, and if you're watching this on the day of publication, it is the last day of 2024, so I'm wishing everyone a happy new year and well wishes for the year 2025. Be sure to check out the videos on screen and I'll see you guys in there.